Welcome to our farm. This is Mosoti Farm Fresh, and we are in Limuru in an area called Ngecha. My name is Joseph Mosoti, and my wife
Kendi Mosoti. We thought of having a farm because of the proximity also to Nairobi, and with so much built space, farming is an interesting venture, both to produce high quality produce because we follow the best practices that are recommended so that whatever we produce here is high quality for food security and food safety. That's extremely essential for us.
Doing open farming is one opportunity we had, and we actually do it. We do some bit of farming outside, but we decided to start the greenhouse project. This is the first of hopefully many more.
We are also thinking about our retirement plan ahead, and we felt that having a farm would be a good way to wind down after having a very busy career life. Not that farming does not keep you busy, but we felt it's a natural way to wind down, particularly because we also come from farming communities, farming families, and so we find it an interesting venture.
I believe our farm can accommodate up to nine greenhouses. If we are very creative, maybe 10, but 8 comfortably, a bit squeezed up, could be 9. So this one is 260 square meters, 240 square meters. And we thought about having a greenhouse for a change where you are able to grow specific crops that require some bit of control. And if you're able to control the activities within the greenhouse, you give the best conditions possible for the crop to mature. Why did we think about Cinefa? When we went out there to look at the options, there was quite a number of providers who provide greenhouse solutions, and the materials they use are also different. But something attracted me with Cinefa because I realized that there was a lot of attention towards use of technology for monitoring, use of technology to help the farmer. Even if you may not be directly in the farm, you can be able to still connect with your farm almost on a real-time basis. So I realized that this was quite interesting because many people have farms that are very far from where they are, and they struggle to, catch up with what's going on. And that integration of technology to try and make the farming experience even more enjoyable, and the tracking, I was attracted by that.
The youthfulness of the Gen Zs just lights up things and really answers questions that a farmer really struggles to address. And these people are just able to connect and resolve issues so quickly without necessarily following the traditional ways of doing things, and we really liked that a lot. But also just to mention that FarmShield, with your phone, you're able to monitor, like he has just said, so many things when you're away. And in particular, I would like to mention about water. I found that extremely useful because then water is always never enough. So if you're able to monitor the water content in your farm at the click of a button, like yesterday we noticed the amount is more or less the same, but there are days you'll see there is a shift or a change. We use about 400 or so liters a day from the drip. So if there's any shift from the usual, then you can query and try to understand why is it that way. You can monitor the soil moisture, the CO2, so many parameters, the light intensity, and just from being away with, remotely, you can be able to see all these, and it's really fantastic. It's a fantastic tool very useful, and you can always reach out to these Cinefa people who are so quick to respond, and we really appreciate that. So as much as we are not here every day, remotely you're able to monitor that, and that's really useful to us.
What stood out the first time I saw FarmShield being installed, it's that use of the sensors, which are literally either plugged to the soil, and some are actually monitoring up in the air, just sensors that capture the data, and all of them somehow be transmitted to the FarmShield, which can then send information to the app, to the cloud. And the fact that there is also a possibility of monitoring at the office level. The agronomists, whenever you have a challenge, when they go to their office, can access the records of that particular farm and be able to see, the historical aspects. If it's water, can come back and give advice. Maybe we need to reduce the water at different stages, and they'll be able to tell. Then now let's monitor this for the next 1 or 2 weeks. There's a way we control the temperature in the greenhouse by, say, putting the flaps up and down. So depending on if we have any major issue, we can go back to look at the records and decide what to adjust. Another very unique thing I realized when the FarmShield was being set up was the use of solar. They are all powered by solar, so they are able to just keep working. And should there be an issue, even if you are not the one who realizes, the team which is remote in the office can actually come back and tell you we need to change something. That support is very important. They just show up and tell you there's something we need to adjust because it's not responding well or it's not sending the signals well. So that remote support is also very helpful, because not that it's us who have to come and literally check the status of how they are operating. They are also able to get the signals from there and know whether everything is optimum or there is a challenge. Farmers who are keen on monitoring and tracking the progress of their farm activities to definitely try out FarmShield and also FarmCloud, because we live in a very innovative era, and these innovations exist. They are there to help your farming experience be even better, and so far we are enjoying it, and we are still learning and growing, but check it out and see how it works for you.